Welcome guys, thanks for joining me this morning. Boy, I don't have my thinking hat on today. I can see I don't have my lights turned on or anything. Give me just a second here. That helps a little bit for you guys to see me better. Again, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys had a nice weekend, awesome weather. Although it's a little hot, yes, you're hearing it. I'm actually admitting it, it's a little hot already today. We got the AC on, which we kind of avoid, but needed it today. All right, guys, we're going to do a little mini mat class today. So we will have some range of motion after a nice warm-up and some good stretching and relaxation. As always, if you feel the need for a chair or stand next to something that you can just touch, go for it, all right? We are going to go down to the floor. You can use your bed if you can bring your device close so you can see. That's really nice and cushy for those of you that have knee issues. But enough yakking. I'm going to turn the music on and we will get moving. All right. Nice easy breath. Inhale. Exhale. Make it strong on the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do two more like that. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Same thing. Inhale and exhale. Roll your shoulders. Reach across. Reach across. Lift your heel. Good. If you can, pick it up just a little bit for a little more dynamic warm-up. And remember, guys, my warm-ups aren't choreographed. I'm not worried about doing, 4 of this or 8 of that. So if you're a beat behind me or a step behind me, it doesn't matter. Let's reach it up. Good job. Doesn't that feel good? Give me that nice long stretch. Your knees are soft. Tailbone underneath you. Abdominals nice and strong. Now let's hold one side. Reach it up. Hold down. Hand right on that leg. Give you a little support. Big stretch. Little stretch. Good. Pull this one down. Roll your shoulders. Bend your knees. And then stand tall. 4 and 3. One more. Other arm only. Stretch. Pull down. Breathe. Fill your lungs up, guys. Strong on the way down. Feel that work in your middle back. Good. Let's do 2 more. Roll your shoulders. Good. Let's step those feet together. Hands right on your thighs. Belly button in. Tuck. So round right here. We call it a cat back, guys, but actually cat back is more rounded up at the top. I want you to tuck under right here. Hold. Release. Tuck. And all the way up. Give me a heel. Alternate. Reach. Again for 4. One more time. Hold it. Soften your knees. Ears right over your shoulders and have strong. Circle the hips around. Let your knees bend, guys. Make sure they bend, and I want you to think about ankles and feet here. Stop, go the other way. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, 2 more. Just taking care of those joints. Inhale, exhale. How about an inhale, heel, sit back, up, sit back, up, sit back. Good. Lengthen through your elbow joints. One more time. Pull it in, relax, other foot goes out in front. Reach, sit back. If you're feeling good with it, push those arms back here at the top. Make sure you can lengthen your elbows all the way. One more time. Nice work. Good, let's get that low back again. So, pull the belly button in and release. Again, tuck in and release. Let those hands slide down your legs. Now, you remember, guys, please do what feels appropriate for you. If this is hard for you, hands can be here. You can be a little lifted. Find where it works for you. For those of you that are better with the position, drop it further down. Knees are soft. I have long arms, so I can get them down there pretty easy. Here, tuck, roll all the way up. Pull those abdominals in and roll your shoulders. Good, let's step your feet apart. And I want to remind you guys, if this is what you think of as your feet apart, you're not going to feel very comfortable with this next little sequence. Wider stance, bigger base of support makes you more stable. Okay, tuck in, bend your knee, your toes pointing out, and you're supporting your weight. Arm comes up, circle around. Breathe. Shoulder issues, you can bend that elbow more and make your circle smaller. Hold it up. Can you bring it right by your ear? Pull in with those abs. If you're twisted and turned, guys, face me. Reach. So think about the stretch here. Open. Good, reach it out. Look down there towards those fingers. And bring it behind. Tuck in. If you need help, push that shoulder back. Tuck in, hold. Can you look up on a diagonal? Release. Good, other side, bend that knee, turn your toe out. It's totally normal, natural to kind of turn a little bit. Now bring yourself back to me. Remember, belly button is your flashlight. Point it to me, circle around. One more time, and we'll hold it up. Bring it by your ear. Those of you that are good with it can lean a bit deeper. Look down towards those fingers. And then bring that arm behind, tuck in again. Look up. Release, step it in. Nice easy breath. And exhale. Right here. Pull in. Pull to your hip. Inhale. Other hip. Pull to it. Look back at your elbow. Now I am softening my knees a little bit, guys, as I sit back. If knees are an issue for you, promise me that you're going to soften them just a little bit. You don't have to go down deep. How about more rotation? Remember, it's option. And I'm starting to sit a little deeper. Please, please, guys, do what works for you. This music's a little happier than what I normally use. It's making me want to go quicker. You guys are probably going, slow down. All right, stay right here. Put your hands on your leg. Look towards your shoulder or your elbow. Look back. Only if you feel good with it, reach that arm up. Pull your abs in. Release. Let's go to the other side. So you're going to hold here. Your knees are bent. You should be able to see your toes in front of your knees. Support, look back. Remember, this is fine right here, guys. Or add that arm. Now, I'm not pulling way back. I'm using my core, rotating. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, hands on those legs when you come up if you need it. Or maybe just one. Heel. Shoulders back and down. Now strong. Hold this foot out. Sit back. Good. Turn that toe in and open. Up and down, in and out. Good. 2 more times. And we'll bring it up and in. Good. Please remember these stretches, guys. If you're out working in your yard, if you're doing something around your house, and you just feel stiff and tired, a little stretch and break and some water really does the trick. Lift, turn it open, sit back. Let me show you from the side. Toes are turned out on a diagonal. I'm sitting back. Remember, you sit back as far as you are comfortable. Good. Toe in the middle. Draw it in. Tuck and roll. Giving that back that little stretch. You can throw it in there whatever you need to. Now, other foot out in front. And you're going to push your hips back. Turn that toe in and out. And we're also trying to get an up and down feeling with that as well. So you're feeling that lower leg, shins, calves, ankle. So very important. Keep those areas strong. Bring it in, push back. You know it's a chain all the way from your feet all the way up or from your neck all the way down. Turn it out. Sit back. So what you do one place affects you someplace totally else. Nice. So you should be warm. You should feel a little bit stretched and definitely ready to go. Let's tuck and release. Good. Roll it all the way up. Nice, easy breath. We are going to come down to our mats. So right here, fold forward. That's different for everybody. You might be here, you might be here. Bend your knees, walk it down. Take your time, but make sure your core is engaged. Good, give me that tuck right there. And release. Do it again, tuck. And release. I want to remind you guys, if your wrists are not happy supporting you, again, very common, you do get stronger, but if you have an injury, if you have arthritis or something, you don't want to aggravate that. So another option is to make a fist and knuckles down, okay? Making sure that line is straight there across your wrist joint, and you can do that whenever you want to as well, all right? All right, let's work your back a little bit, your core. So one arm forward, opposite arm extends. I know you can't see me. Reach, hold it. So a little bit of balance. If you want more challenge for your balance, shut your eyes. Bring it in. Let's switch. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Again, option to close your eyes. And bring it down. Or cat back. How about a little child's pose? Open your knees a little bit. Let's sit back. All the way down if you can. Those of you that need to be up a little bit, it's still an awesome stretch. No weight in your arms, your shoulders, just enough to give you some stability. But most everything is shifted back here. And it should feel good. Release from your back. Good, let's bring it up. And let's do that extension one more time. It's called the bird dog, among other things. It has a lot of names, but that's the one I use most often. So one arm, opposite leg, Lift it. Now, another option would be to keep your toe down. Remember, those of you that want that balance challenge, shut your eyes. And we'll bring it in and switch. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Nice work. Right here, tuck and release. Good, let's bring it around and have a seat. So I would like you to relax and sit up tall with your legs just folded. Bad knees, make it work for you, okay? They can be extended out a little bit. They don't have to be in tight. And just relax and breathe. Put your head in line with your spine, ears over your shoulders. And all I'm going to ask you to do from here, keep your hips on the mat, relax forward. Do that round your spine. Keep it long, stretch. Good, lift it up. Let's just switch those legs. Good, I'll show you from the side. Those of you that come to my classes all the time, you know I'm always nagging you about this, but I have people joining me that have not, so it's always good to get that little reminder. Hinge from your hip joint, your spine is long, it's gonna drop forward. Hold it there. And as you hold, allow yourself to sink down into those legs. And just breathe. Let us lift up. Take your arms behind, lean back. Walk the arms back. Look up at the ceiling, kind of on a diagonal, and stretch the front of your body. Good. Relax. Sit up tall. All right, let me face you again. We're gonna stay seated for right now. And get a little more stretch for your sides and your hips. So what I'd like you to do is take your hand and set it on the floor, the mat, the bed, wherever you're at, and bring your other arm up, right by your ear. Lengthen that elbow. Now this arm, I want you to bend the elbow and sink down into it. Lengthen the long arm. Watch the hip over here, guys. It's gonna wanna pop up like that. No, keep it down, keep it down. Reach. If you're falling forward, open back up. Bring her up and around. Remember, keep that hip down right here. And you know, guys, I sometimes I exaggerate the movement a little bit more so that you're clear about where you want to head, all right? So bend the elbow, take it way over, but your way over might be here. See what feels good. No tweaking in the back. Nice long stretch along the side. Your obliques, you're keeping that hip down. And release. Relax. Arms back. Lean back. Pull your belly button in. Look up on a diagonal. All right. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty now. I know some of you are really just wanting that nice stretch, but you do need to be warm, guys, to get a good stretch. So let's bring those knees up, and we're going to roll down. Those of you that are good with it, you can roll right down. Go for it. Those of you that need a little help, you're going to hold on to your legs, shoulders down, belly button in, and roll her right down. Just relax for a second. Breathe. Fill your lungs. And exhale. When you fill your lungs, guys, you should feel yourself get wider, longer, like three-dimensional. So it's not just a little tiny breath, but a full, complete breath, which in turn gives you a full, complete exhalation. It's just really, really good for you overall. Let's bring those knees in. If you're anxious, if you're nervous about something, just taking that second, getting some good breaths can really help. Let's circle your ankles. Now they can go whichever way they want to go. They can go together, they can go opposite each other, and then go back the other way, it doesn't matter. We just want movement, and go for a little walk here. I'm pushing, and pulling. Using my core so I stay nice and stable on the mat. So if you're wobbling around a bit, guys, go ahead, slow down, get some more focus, and we'll hold. Open those knees like a frog. Let your shoulders sink down. Maybe let go of your legs. Those of you that need a little more support, elbow on the floor, hands on the outside of those legs. Give yourself a little support. Bring the knees together, feet down. Remember, when those feet come down, guys, that's a perfect time for you to engage your core. Keep yourself on that mat or close and work those abs a little bit. Now we're gonna push in and lift. Good, feet are down. Pushing those hips up. Stretching quadriceps, hip flexors, working a little bit in the low back and glutes. Bring it down. Bring one leg up. Hamstring stretch. Let's get those ankles again. Go back the other way. Hold, stretch. Stay here if you want. If you want more, you're gonna lift up, extend the other leg. Bring that head back down. Both knees in, hug. Nice and strong. On the way down, do not arch your back. Feet down, hips up. Breathe. Good, let's bring it down. Other knee in, give it a hug. Extend it up. Circle. Circle back the other way. Stay here if you want. You can pull on that leg a little bit. If it really starts to bend on you, you back off. You want a long extended leg. Those of you that want a little more, you're gonna lift and extend. Let your head come down. Good, both knees in. Rock from side to side. Giving that low back a little massage. Can you hug in tighter? Circle round. Now slowly bring it in a little smaller and a little smaller. Pause. Reverse direction. Enjoy the massage, guys. Going bigger and bigger. Move around. Nice work. Hug in. Release. Let's stretch one leg out all the way with your heel right on the floor, guys. I know I'm kind of out of the frame. Heel is right on the floor. Other knee in. I really need a little better setup to do this. But I don't know how long I would be doing it for, if it would even go over, if you guys would enjoy it. But I didn't want to invest, in different equipment or trying to set up in a different area. All right, now listen, you may not be able to see this really well. This knee stays bent, foot down, let it drop open. So I'm gonna lift my legs so you can see, I have my foot right against my inner thigh. So it's like our tree pose, but just the stretch, just the opening, no balance because we're just laying down. Hands, if you feel like you want to tip over towards that bent knee, put your hands down and just use a little strength to hold yourself. Strong core, belly button in, knee comes up, and we're gonna switch. So that leg going long now, this one hugged in. Feel just like you're standing. So that leg is not like flopped out to the side, it's strong. Push your foot out. And then release it, let it open. Again, this is what it looks like. My foot right on my inner thigh. And I'm just gonna lay there and enjoy the stretch. Take another breath, inhale. And exhale. Draw that leg in, both legs in. Just tuck, keep your hips down, but tuck your pelvis, pull the belly button in, and release. Now I want you to try, when we lift up in the bridge, you are working your back and your glutes and your hamstrings some. For right now, totally different approach, guys. Rather than lifting and squeezing those muscles, keep your back down. Just tuck your hips. Pull your belly button in. Do not squeeze your rear. Pull your belly button in. Release. Take a breath. Inhale. As you exhale, belly button in, tuck. No squeeze. Release. Just one more. Inhale. As you exhale, belly button in, tuck. Good job. So isolating just the core, not using your glutes. It's not easier said than done sometimes. Let's pull it in. Get that low back again. Give it a nice stretch. Rock it side to side again. And feel free, guys. If you like this better, the circling, go for it. Go back the other way. If you'd rather just rock side to side, that's fine too. It's what feels good to you that's going to loosen you, limber you up. Let's put those feet down. Open your arms. Drop your knees. Now, ideally, your shoulders are down, but a lot of people, that shoulder's going to pop up and they're going to almost like roll right over. So you can lift your knees a little bit. If you have something handy to set under your legs, if we were at the club, we have some yoga blocks you can put under there, or a ball. Lots of toys at the club that a lot of us don't have at home, so we have to improvise. Look away. And now with your breath, inhale. Exhale, pull your abs in, bring your knees back up. I drop them over the other way. Good, look away. So my knees are going to the left, I'm looking to my right hand. Again, inhale and exhale. Bring it right up in the middle. Hug those knees in. Open out like that frog again. Bring them back in the middle. Good, tuck your chin. How about a little rock and roll? And we'll just bring ourselves right up. Good. Now you know if you need to come around on your side and come up that way, that's fine too. I'm gonna come right around. Watch me, guys. Oh, I'm not in view very well. For those of you that are concerned about your knees, it does take some strength, but it's mostly just learning how to do it. Hands down, pull your belly button in, get your feet ready, push up. I did not come down on my knees, okay? You can do that, certainly. But if you're trying to avoid getting on your knees, that's an option. Downward dog. Soften your knees. Walk your hands in and bring it up. Tuck and roll. Bring it all the way up right there. Roll your shoulders. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Do it again. So this is a no-no for, everyday walking around. This is good, all right? Really exaggerating. Here, like you have no neck, tense, not good. Shoulders down some more. Pull your arms behind. Drop those shoulders. Good. For some people, this is going to be enough. That's fine. You're going to hold this stretch, okay? For those that want a little more, a little deeper, bend your knees, come forward, let your head drop. Some people can extend the arm, some people no. Release, bring your hands down, tuck and roll. Nice work, guys. Let's just get a little calf stretch. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. This is the leg, the one in the back, that heel down or close, the knee in front bent. Abs are in, ears right over your shoulders. Let's pull an arm across. Right here. Shoulder down, not like this. Hold it. Open up. Exaggerate, pull your belly button in. Bring the arms together, step in. Let's step the other foot back. Sink down, get that great calf stretch. Gets the ankle a little bit as well. Arm across, remember, no, yes. If you want, drop your ear over. Open. Inhale. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale. And exhale. How about low back? Tuck. Release. Tuck and roll. Roll those shoulders again. I hope you're feeling good, guys. Warmed up, loosened up, stretched. Again, I hope that you remember some of the stretches that can help you so much. Do them every day. Do them a couple times a day. It's all good. And I hope to see you all soon in real life. Let's call it a day for now in our virtual little crab classroom. Give me a last breath. And exhale. And have a great one, guys. Don't get too hot out there. It is an AC day, okay? See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me.